Amy. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my most exciting week, including showing some photos of how I spent the week, how having an exciting week affected my ability to stay on track with my health journey, and how I have done on 1 month of my reboot of my weight loss medication. First of all, my most exciting week. So a little bit of background. I do live in the US. I live in Austin, Texas, and I am originally from the UK. I actually left the UK in 2009, so I haven't lived in London, where I'm from, for 16 years. I was living 8 years in South Africa, and then we moved to the US 8 years ago. So I've been 8 years in South Africa, 8 years in the US, and 16 years out of the UK, where I grew up. And the last week, my two best friends, who we've been best friends since we were 16, we met at college, which in the UK is a bit different. It's not university. So we met in college when we were 16 years old. We've been best friends for years. They came out to visit me. It wasn't their first time in the US, but it was their first time in Texas, and certainly their first time visiting me since I left the UK. So it was incredibly exciting. I don't get too many visitors from overseas. It's the first time somebody who's non-family has actually come to visit. So it was extremely special. I had the week off work, and I was a tourist in the city that I live in, and showed my friends around where I live. It was very special. When we were younger, we used to go on vacation together. So we had a lot of holiday vacation memories to draw on. And it was just like going back to those years. Although they were staying in my home rather than us being in a hotel or something, it was like old times. The three of us together having lazy, long breakfasts and shopping together, restaurants, we went to the movies, we just chilled, saw things, did the touristy things. It was really good fun. So I'm actually just going to share some pictures now because it was such a fun week. I want to share it. So with regards to how I coped with my health journey, as you can see, there was an awful lot of eating out. I find it, in fact, I think I've touched on this in a previous video, how today's kind of modern entertainment is eating out. There's always food involved, and that's always a challenge when you're on a health journey, because especially if you're going to a nice restaurant or somewhere where you particularly like the food, or you've just got that ability to enjoy your food a bit more than maybe some others around you, it's hard to stay on track. So what I was trying to do is stick to ordering what I want. I don't want to feel deprived. I don't want to feel as if I'm missing out. But as soon as I reached that point where I felt that I was full, then I would put my knife and fork down, and that would be that. And that worked really well. Even in some of the places we ate, I still had a shared starter, and then the entree, which I didn't complete, and then there was still room for a couple of spoonfuls of dessert. So that's how I tackled the week. And generally I do eat out once a week, and that is how I try to tackle it. But it's sometimes hard. Even when you've got the assistance of the weight loss medication, it still has to be a conscious decision that you make yourself. It's still, when you've gone your whole life not necessarily listening to your body cues regards to how hungry you should or shouldn't be, it still can be quite difficult to do. So that really leads me on to to how I've been doing on the reboot of my weight loss journey. As you know, I have been getting my weight loss medication from Mochi Health, and I'm still very happy with the support that I'm getting from them. The weight loss medication is delivered to my door, and I do have access to a doctor and also a nutritionist, and I feel that both the doctor and the nutritionist have given me excellent advice, guidance and support. I have been on this weight loss medication journey for over 3 years now, and honestly the support I'm getting from Mochi Health has been the best. Over the years I've changed provider a few times, and I'm now very happy and receiving the best guidance. There will be a code and a link in the description if you wanted to sign up to get $40 off your subscription, if you wanted to join me with getting your weight loss medication from Mochi Health. Anyway, moving on, how did I do 1 month into my weight loss journey? Well, my weight started at 177 pounds, and I went down to 100. Oh, let me just check my notes. Found it. So I started at 177 pounds and I went down to 173 pounds. So I lost 4 pounds. 4 pounds, which in that time it included having my friends visit and all of the lovely food that we ate while they were visiting. So I am unbelievably pleased with myself, and I feel very confident with the ongoing reboot of my weight loss journey. That's really all I wanted to share in today's video. Please comment if you've got any questions, and please comment and share where you are in your journey. Also, how do you tackle eating out? I mean, I would be really interested to hear that. But that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.